All right, for this problem, we're just going to run through it as an example. So you notice that I have a fraction equal to a fraction. If I'm going to solve that, I cross multiply. So I'm going to start by multiplying those together, which means actually doing the x minus 4 times the x plus 1. To start with, yeah, it's a good idea to just write it out long way that way. And then, of course, the other one is going to be the 7 times the 2, which is 14. And in case you're wondering, it doesn't matter whether we write that on the left or the right side. As long as we have one of them on one side and one of them on the other side of the equal sign, then we're going to be okay. All right, so now I'm going to multiply out my parentheses, which remember means I got to multiply everything in the first parentheses by everything in the second parentheses. And if I do that, the x times the x is x squared. The x times the negative 4 is minus 4x. 1 times x is a positive 1x. And then 1 times negative 4 is negative 4. And so that still equals 14 because I didn't do anything with the right side. Notice I can now combine the like terms, which are the negative 4x plus the x in the middle. So when I multiply that out, it just becomes x squared minus 3x minus 4 equals 14. Now I need to solve this equation for x. And so that means I need to look at it and decide what is the current form of the equation. And it's a quadratic. And anytime our equation is a quadratic, that tells me I want to set the equation equal to 0 and use that to solve it from there. So in order to accomplish that then, I'm going to need to take this 14 and move it to the other side. So I'm going to subtract 14 from both sides. Now that I've done that, I have multiple methods I could use to solve it from here, but I always do like to start with factoring. Is that one factorable? Yes, it is factorable. And in fact, that's going to be probably your fastest and easiest method to do it. Because in order to factor this, I'd say what two numbers add to negative 3 and multiply to negative 18? And that's negative 6 and positive 3. And then I just set each of those parentheses equal to 0. What minus 6 is 0? 6. And what plus 3 is 0? That's negative 3. And so those are my two solutions. X equals here 6 and negative 3. And yes, we include both of those solutions.